Have you ever wondered how some solitary men manage to turn silence into a powerful force? How, even when far from all the hustle and bustle, they become masters of their own destiny? The key, believe it or not, lies in learning to master the mind, control emotions, and use solitude as a tool for self-improvement. If you want to understand how to do this and transform your life, stay with me, because the secrets I'm about to share will change your perspective on personal power. So have you ever wondered how such reclusive people can be so strong? Or why, even without crowds around them, they seem to have complete control over their emotions and decisions? The answer lies in solitude. The truth is, solitude can be the forge where silent power is made. Today we will unveil 7 secrets that solitary men use to dominate their lives and achieve what many consider impossible. These secrets, far from being magical tricks, are practices proven by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Zeno of Citium, and Niccolò Machiavelli. Pay attention, because what you're going to learn here is not something you'll hear anywhere else. We live in an era where social networks, messaging groups, and the constant bombardment of information seem to be the norm. The act of being alone is often seen as a problem, almost a social disease. But is that really true? What have great thinkers and historical figures taught us about solitude? The answer is not only simple, but also uncomfortable. For many, solitude is a poison. However, for a small group, it is a true weapon, an opportunity for internal growth. In the darkest days of his life, Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman philosopher-emperor, spent his nights in solitude, writing his meditations. He wasn't writing for the public or seeking applause. He wrote to maintain balance amid the chaos of politics and battles. It was in silence and solitude that he found the strength to carry the weight of the Roman Empire. Zeno of Citium, on the other hand, after losing everything in a shipwreck, found himself in Athens, helpless and alone. But it was in this very moment of solitude that he founded Stoic philosophy, which today is revered as one of the greatest systems of self-mastery. And of course, Niccolò Machiavelli, who, after falling out of political favor, isolated himself on his farm, where he wrote The Prince, one of the most important treatises on power. Therefore, solitude is a choice. It either destroys you or strengthens you. Great men know how to use this silence to their advantage. Now, I want to ask you a direct question. What have you been doing with your solitude? Are you drowning in empty distractions, or are you using this time to strengthen your mind and your capacity for action? If you're ready to understand how the masters of self-mastery use silence as a weapon, keep reading, because what comes next can transform your life. Solitude, far from being a punishment, can be your greatest ally. And for those who master this art, it becomes a mental and strategic training ground. From now on, I will reveal 7 Machiavellian secrets that solitary men use to conquer life and take full control of their own destiny. Secrets that combine Stoic philosophy with Machiavelli's strategic mind. Get ready, because what you're about to learn here are principles that have stood the test of time. First secret: unyielding emotional control. The first step to mastering the outside world is mastering the inner world. Marcus Aurelius said, "Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional." When you learn to control your emotions, you take control of your life. In moments of solitude, fears and insecurities arise, but it is precisely in this moment that true strength is built. Instead of reacting impulsively to anger or fear, you learn to breathe, observe, and choose how to react. Solitude becomes the battlefield of the mind, where you test your resilience. Second secret: cold analysis of reality. In a world full of illusions and distractions, the solitary man learns to look at reality as it is, without adornments. Machiavelli advised, "Men judge more with their eyes than with their hands." The strategic man, on the other hand, faces the truth raw and without emotional filters. He doesn't run from problems. he analyzes and adapts. When life throws a setback, he doesn't freeze. Instead, he sees an opportunity for a fresh start and growth. Third secret, strategic use of time. Time is the most valuable resource you have. While most people waste hours on social media or in empty distractions, the solitary man uses every minute to improve himself. Whether studying, meditating, or working out, he understands that time cannot be reclaimed. He plans his day with precision, creating blocks of activities that bring him closer to his goal. Ask yourself, how have you been using your time? Are you investing it, or is it slipping through your fingers? Fourth secret, mental strengthening solitude can destroy or strengthen. The solitary man chooses the second option. He understands that to be strong, he needs to prepare before the battles. This means creating daily rituals of personal growth, such as reading philosophy, meditating, and engaging in challenging physical practices. The goal is to create a resilient mind, one capable of dealing with the unexpected. Daily self-improvement practices, such as taking a cold shower or facing a tough task, strengthen character and prepare for future adversity. Fifth secret, silence and action. While many shout their plans to the world, the strategic man acts in silence. Machiavelli taught that the wise prince never reveals his intentions. He knew that the best way to act is in silence, allowing the results to speak for themselves. Acting in silence allows you to focus on what really matters without external distractions. The solitary man understands that true strength comes from discreet action and precise execution. Sixth secret, constant self-mastery. Self-mastery is a daily practice. It's not enough to know the principles. You must apply them consistently. The solitary man knows that every day he must challenge himself to become a better version of himself. He wakes up early and starts the day with a personal victory. With each small challenge overcome, he becomes stronger and more prepared for the bigger tests in life. Seventh secret, focus on the long term. While many are concerned with instant gratification, the solitary man understands the value of the long term. He knows that great achievements require patience and perseverance. He sets long-term goals and dedicates himself daily to achieving them without getting distracted by small, immediate rewards. The secret to greatness is to maintain focus on the bigger goals and not get lost in attempts at shortcuts. These 7 Machiavellian secrets are the keys to transforming your life. They are not easy formulas or quick fixes. They are principles that require dedication and consistent practice. Now the big question is, are you willing to apply them? Are you ready to turn your solitude into a powerful weapon and become the master of your own destiny? If you are committed to your evolution, don't waste time. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others who seek transformation. Let's walk together on the path of self-mastery and true freedom. Don't let solitude be your enemy. Make it your strongest ally. And remember, the journey to self-mastery begins with a small step.